Have you ever wondered what life is like inside of a plant? I didn't think so, but we're going to talk about it anyway. In order to understand how plants and animals make energy, we must first explain the difference between two types of living things, autotrophs and heterotrophs. In fact, plants are autotrophs, meaning they are self-producers and they can produce their own food. Secondly, animals, including humans, are heterotrophs, and they do not produce their own food. Therefore, they must consume other organisms to obtain energy. Additionally, plants obtain food through photosynthesis, and animals obtain energy through cellular respiration. Photosynthesis is a process by which an autotroph requires light energy from the sun, carbon dioxide, and water, and produces glucose, which is a simple form of sugar that contains chemical energy and releases oxygen as a byproduct. The process largely occurs in the leaves of a plant. Carbon dioxide enters the leaf through very small pores called stomata, found on the underside of the leaf. Water is absorbed through the roots and carried to the leaves through a xylem, which are small tubes that transport water throughout the plant. Light is absorbed in the leaf by chloroplasts, which are chlorophyll-containing structures that also reflect green light, thus the green-colored plants. Within the chloroplasts are structures known as thylakoids. These are surrounded by a fluid known as stroma. The light reactions occur in the thylakoids. In this stage, sunlight is used to produce energy-carrying molecules. This completes the light reactions. The plant can then proceed to the Calvin cycle. This occurs in the stroma and does not require light. In this stage, carbon dioxide is converted into glucose. It is during this stage that glucose, ADP, and NADP+ are produced. These are used in the photosynthesis stage. The net photosynthesis equation requires 6 carbon dioxide molecules and 6 water molecules to produce 1 glucose molecule and 6 oxygen molecules. Oxygen is liberated into the atmosphere and glucose is utilized for energy or stored within the plant. After that, we have cellular respiration. This is the way that heterotrophs and even plants break down glucose to produce energy. This process primarily occurs in the cell's powerhouse called the mitochondria. The initial stage of cell respiration is glycolysis, which takes place in the cell's cytoplasm. In glycolysis, glucose is converted into 2 pyruvate molecules and 2 ATP molecules are produced. ATP stands for adenosine triphosphate, which is the energy molecule that cells primarily utilize. Following glycolysis, the cell passes the pyruvate on its mitochondria, where it enters the Krebs cycle. This requires oxygen and results in the production of 2 ATP molecules, carbon dioxide, and other energy-strong molecules called FADH2 and NADH. The last process in cellular respiration is the electron transport chain. The electron transport chain is referred to as the ETC. The ETC requires oxygen and the energy from NADH and FADH2. It is used in the generation of a lot of ATP. Approximately 34 ATP molecules are produced. Additionally, water is a byproduct. In summary, cellular respiration yields a total of approximately 38 ATPs from glucose, though this number may fluctuate slightly. This process, when combined with photosynthesis, creates a cycle in which energy passes through living organisms. Since autotrophs store this energy in glucose, heterotrophs release this energy in order to live.